to C-Class.
Well, that entrance ain't quite right. What's up, y'all? Welcome to C-Class Tower Division Week 1, Lobby number 2. And this is going to be a slow one, at least for my brain. I'm tired. I don't like doing cast this early in the morning. But yeah, I think it was Money Farmer who made that one. The intro for C-Class. They're still working on specializing it between the different divisions, but, you know, making new assets every season is time-consuming and slow. I don't blame them. Anyways, I am mildly offended right now because there is a team named Bob's, and somebody wasn't even invited. The billboards are broken. I checked everything, they're set up right. There's something wrong in the latest Pop 1 update or something. I'm gonna try and fix them again later, but that was the glitch I was working on. So unfortunately, we just have no billboards today. It's absolutely fantastic. But it happens. This will also be a very timed cast. Hopefully this gets started soon because I have a hard deadline of 1 hour for this cast as I need to get back to the conference because... yeah, reasons. Anyways, let's have a look at the teams. Looks like we got Mecha, which has Deet, Michael, and Ibex. I'm mad at Ibex because I let him know that I was... You know what? You know why I'm mad at Ibex, because do you want to explain to the chat what you did to me this morning? There's Bob, which has Elro, Aaron, and Beck Bob. A nice little lovely family. Sexy Sweets, is Nikki playing with Sexy Sweets? No, yes, wait, no. Looks like Sexy Sweets is Stora, Cashew, and AIM. Trying to figure out all the teams right now. We got the Gorillas. These are just the Gorillas. I'm not reading out their full team name because that feels like a way to... Oh, you know what? The King Kong. So, King Kong. No, that doesn't quite work. It's on what's up, Slap? I'm trying to figure out how to shorten this team's name in a fun way. Oh, we're starting. Fuck. Okay, perfect. Almost an exact start time. Looks like we're starting over Metro, which should be good for these team compositions. Double Ass, Touch, and Nikki going for the hot drop. Caden right beside them. We're gonna see our first blood here.
First blood!
Double Ass takes down Caden. Caden almost gets both of them with that knife. One more slice on either of them and it would have been over. Let's see where else we're gonna have fighting. Looks like we have the rest of N&D coming down. Hiragi from the Gorillas joining them. Hiragi going to Truck Stop. Let's go have a look at our other teams. Looks like no one's dropped quite yet. Ooh, the Bobs are coming down too. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of fighting over here. Kviller's moving up. Lagging. Buddy, you okay? He's not okay. Killers is between two people right now. The question is, who's gonna get the peak? Ooh, nice grenade by Kaz. Tells me they know where he is. It goes in, takes down Killers. Second kill of the game. N&D once again down to 2 members. N&D has just been dropping. They're still in the middle. Mad coming in. What does MAD stand for? Oh, Rin's getting hit now too. Touchstone's gonna come in from the side. Ooh, gets taken down by Rince. Assassin moving in now with Matadors. Takes him down. Now it is just one player left for N&D. Not a good start. However, with where Caden went, it looks like Mad... Yeah, I think they might be playing together. It might be a sub situation. I'm not sure. Oh, Silent takes down Hiragi with a fucking katana. Pinbot trying to get him. Oh, Assassin takes him down with the katana. One left for the Gorillas. Kaz gets both of them low. Nikki gonna come in to back them up. This is not good for the Gorillas. Yeah, the team compositions are way different than I've seen. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware. Kala gets taken down. Gorilla, the first one out. And I'm not going to say I'm mad at that, because with the longest name, at some point I would have just started reading the whole name instead of trying to pay attention. And that would have broke my brain. Sexy Swedes going up against the Dirty Bananas. No, but did I forget to change something? I did. What we can do really quickly is we can... nobody look. Everyone close your eyes. No, nobody sees anything. You're just watching the fight. Whoa, what a cool fight. One person is shooting at another. Nice damage. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Danny gets hit hard. Beckbog takes down Killers in the back. N&D still in trouble. Touchstones takes down Caden. One left on N&D. We're going to move over there to keep an eye on Rince, who is making it out, but got spotted by Nikki. He takes a shot. Dude, the co-casters is the one thing that I always forget to check on. Petite takes down Danny in the back over there. Mecha, it looks like they're third-partying that fight. However, if this squad goes down, I want to see it because Touchstones is pushing in. Oh, nice rockets, takes down Caden. Rams goes down as well. Just Killers left. Getting pushed by all three of them. He's not in a good spot right now. And he goes down. That is it for N&D. Let's move over to the other side of the map to keep an eye on this fight over here, where it looks like Mecha is moving to hold out Sexy Swedes. Sexy Swedes are in a completely different composition than I saw last season, which is interesting. Looks like the team got handed off. I think Stora was in the Landed Blast team, but these other two are new, unless it's just the names I'm not recognizing. Oh, we're just gonna go focus on the Bobs. Give the Bobs some attention, because it looks like Bobs took down Assassin and Nikki, leaving just Touchstones alive. We're catching the tail end of these fights. The Bob's pushing in on Touchstone. Beck Bob coming up from below. Touchstone gets hit hard. Elrob in the back. Will he be able to make it out? He does not. Touchstone goes down, and that is it for Mad. We're down to just 4 teams. Sexy Swedes, Hey Dirty Bananas, Bobs, and Mecha. And I have no idea who I'm rooting for right now. Looks like Bobs are alone in Metro, though. It looks like everyone got away from each other for now. Anyways, how have you been, Slap? Hola, Juan. Looks like we're gonna have Sexy Swedes going up against Dirty Bananas right here. Honka takes a hit to the chest from Stora, I believe. Oh, gets hit in the side by Cashew with the foul, takes him down. Von Turbo is low over there. Yeah, 100%. We're gonna go have a look, because it looks like the Bobs are starting to go up against Ibex over here. We'll keep them in the background. But no, having comp every weekend gets exhausting. And I'm just exhausted in general right now. You know that point you get to where your inability to say no just kind of starts biting you in the ass? Yeah, I think I'm getting there. We'll find out, though. Are you IGL for the for your team, Slap? Elrao pushing in on Ibex. Turbo takes down Honka in the back. Looks like Turbo's gonna push up. We're gonna just really quickly move over there because Danny's going down. Goes down. Just Jake left. Yeah, for Clans League, for Legions. Jake goes down as well. Just one left for the Dirty Bananas. They've been taking some serious losses here. It looks like Sexy Swedes are going to choose to full push.
Killing spree.
Oh, Elro takes down Ibex, but is left at 1 health. Looks like he gets taken down as well by Michael. Yeah.
Ultra kill.
Oh my god. Every single time I change fights right now.
Double kill.
Oh, that is it for the Dirty Bananas. The second I looked away. Every time. I'm just gonna pick a team and we're gonna stay on it because apparently I'm too tired to do what I normally do. I'm going back to the basics. So we're going back to the basics, y'all. Looks like we're gonna have Beck Bob take King Kong. Aaron Bob moving in. Elro Bob coming from below. Well, they might have Sexy Swedes coming at them in the side in a moment. Where's Zone at? Yeah, Zone is going to be pretty dominated by Sexy Swedes. However, Bobs are going to have the second easiest time getting in. I woke up at like... I got to bed at like 3 a.m. I have a cup of coffee. I'm just not drinking it yet. But no, I got to bed at like 3 a.m. because I had... I'm doing an internship, and the person I'm doing it for needed some research that I was doing. So I stayed up to 3 a.m., got that done. And then I had to wake up at 7 a.m. because I have a conference today. The session that's happening right now, I decided to skip because I was good. Ibex goes down to Stora. Mecca's going to have our time getting in. Well, the conference started at 9, but yeah, I got like, what, 4 hours of sleep-ish. The Bobs are taking some serious damage here. All of them are very low on shield. Stora flying up. Aaron Bob has an opportunity to take him down right now. Hits him hard. Oh, they almost take him down.
Supply drop deployed at summit.
Yeah, the problem is I don't think I've gotten over 5 hours of sleep in the past week. Stora is in a rough position right now. Dropping on Elro, takes him down. Left at 1 health. That's like the 3rd time this match we've seen someone at 1 health. Aaron moving in, hits him in the back. He just needs to hit him a tiny bit more, takes him down. Yeah, and then after I'm done with the conference today, I've got an essay to work on, so that's gonna be fun. And I gotta finish the survey for the LVAC. Okay, I need to not do my to-do list. I do this to relax and not think about that, so we're gonna focus on casting. Ibex going after the Sexy Swedes in the side. It looks like Mecha is going to do some serious damage to the Sexy Swedes after they did some damage to the Bobs. The Bobs are currently in the best position right now. Michael gets hit hard. Goes down to zone. Von Turbo gets hit and goes down to zone right after him. Just Cashew left for the Sexy Swedes. Mecha is going to have a hard time getting back from this, and the Bobs might take game number 1.
Ultra kill.
Aaron takes down Petit. Just Ibex left for Mecha, and it looks like we have full up 4 Sexy Swedes, but they are in the direct line of fire of Bobs. You know what? I'm just gonna call them up the Bobs. I don't know how I want to phrase this because I'm still insulted that I wasn't invited to the Bobs. Yeah. Is there any loot over here for them to grab? Hold on, let's just have a look. We have an op. That's about it. Ooh, Stora gets hit by Aaron. Looks like he's gonna go down to zone. Does. Aaron gets another kill off of that. Ibex takes down Elro at 1 health once again. Ooh, that's a nice drop. Gold MP5 and MK18. Ibex pushing up on Beck. Beck trying to hold him off. Ibex takes him down. Just Aaron left for the Bobs, and now the Bobs are in the middle. Mecha getting dropped. That is... Are they gonna get the drop? Get the drop. Thank you, Ibex. Jesus Christ. Aaron takes down Stora. Aaron has just been farming today. Beck and Elro are coming in through zone. Looks like Petite might die to zone herself. Getting some shots on Cashew before she goes down.
Ultra kill.
Ibex takes down Beck Bob. Michael gets some nice hits on Aaron. Puts the Bobs in the zone.
Rampage.
Ibex takes down Aaron. Is it Aaron or Aaron? Which one do you think it is? Where? It's Aaron. Why do I think Aaron? Petite takes down Turbo. Stora is in a rough spot right now, taking hard from zone. Will he get a banana here? No, he does not. Cashew moving up towards Aaron. Aaron's gonna have angle on this entire team right here. Or not, he's not focusing on them yet. Elro in a rough position here to get in. Michael doing some damage to them. Aaron goes down to zone. Elro is it for the Bobs.
Killing spree.
Von Turbo goes down to zone, leaving just Cashew for the Sexy Swedes. Elro is it for the Bobs, but both of these teams are right next to each other. Elro goes down to zone, gives Ibex the kill. 3 left for the Sexy Swedes, and they're in a really rough position right now. Stora goes down. That zone is sticking hard. They've been out there for a while. Von Turbo goes down. Just Cashew left. And that is it for game number 1. It looks like we have Mecha winning. Let's have a look at our kill leaders. We have Ibex, 8 kills, 1,600 damage. Aaron Bob, 7 kills, 1,300 damage. Von Turbo, 6 kills, 1,200 damage. The Silent Assassin, 5 kills, 700 damage with 3 sword kills. Good job. Touchstones, 4 kills, 1200 damage. Petite, 4 kills, 800 damage. Let's go have a quick look at the scores, if they're getting updated in there. I think that the system changed and I wasn't told. We're going to ignore that. No, yes, we do have them. Okay, good. We have Mecha in first place with 56 points. Sexy Sweets in second place with 49 points. Bob's in third with 48 points. Mad in fourth with 33 points. Dirty Banana in fifth with 10 points. And NND in sixth with 9 points. And finally Flying Gorillas in seventh with 6 points. Let's get back over to live and have a look as we're starting game number 2. What's up, S'mores? I was really expecting the Bobs to win that one. They had a real advantage there for a while, but the Mecha managed to overpower them in a straight up fight. Oh, is it actually definitely Aaron? Okay. I can't tell if you're fucking with me right now. I'm too tired. Let me put the music on because I meant to do that earlier. It looks like we're starting up with game number 2. Let's see where we're at. We're over Metro again. We're gonna have a lot of early fighting then once again. Rents with the hot drop. Ooh. Yeah, it did. It absolutely did. I wasn't expecting it to be that overpowering for them. NND with the hot drop. Sexy Swedes coming in together with Caden. This is gonna be rough. Caden has a weapon. Oh!
First blood!
Caden takes down Von Turbo, but it was fucking close. Von Turbo had Caden very low. Looks like we have Stora with a 1911, I want to say. No, a foul. Going after Caden, takes Caden down. It is now 1 down for each of these teams, which makes the odds pretty even. Let's go have a look elsewhere and see what else we're dealing with. Looks like we're going to have a fight between Dirty Bananas and Mecha over here momentarily. Mad will probably get involved as well. I want to see some more shanks from you, Silent Assassin. What do we got? So we got a sword yet? We do not, but it'll work with the knife. Sound alerts are disabled for comp.
60 seconds.
We've got Gorilla in tower. The Bobs are a bit split up here. Elro is about to run into Gorilla, and that's not too good for him. Looks like he's gonna stack up with Aaron. What's up, Popeye? We've just got to wait for something to happen right now. Looks like the Bobs are starting to stack up. Question is, who's going to be the first push? It looks like we might have Mecha getting pushed by Mad first. Mecha starting to stack up in the back here. Now, it would be very advantageous. Yeah, they're nice. Fucking slap. Petite whipped most of them up on her phone in like half an hour. Killers takes down Cashew. Completely missed it. Where is NND? Oh my god. These teams are on top of each other. Yeah, I know. I was asking her for them and just gave her a list, and she was like, okay, here's this, here's that, here's this, here's that. And I'm like, oh my god, you're quick at that. And she was like, sorry it took so long, I was on my phone. And I was like, well, okay then. Ooh, Rinse with the Seiko. Wanted to check the tier. Hits one shot on Vaughn. It looks like we're gonna have a long range. Vaughn needs to get out of there. He's getting flanked by Killers. Gets hit pretty hard. He's very low there. Touchstones takes down one of the Bobs in the back. We're gonna stick here because we have Caden pushing in. We're gonna have a hard push from NND. Caden gets hit, almost goes down, but Vaughn is the one to go down. Caden at 1 health. How many fucking people are gonna be at 1 health in this session? Genuinely, this is insane. Cashew is in a rough position right now. Ooh, Rent hits him. Cashew hits Caden hard, but Rent comes in from behind and takes him down. Just Stora left, and if he's not careful, he's gonna run into the Dirty Bananas. Let's go over here where we have Touch pushing up on the Gorilla team. Both of these teams took a bunch of damage. Looks like we have Cosmos inside. I was busy yesterday. Also, I don't really do early casts, and I think Metro was at like 4. Like, genuinely, I have a really hard time doing early class. The only reason I'm doing this is because I was up for other reasons. And indeed, pushing into Dirty Bananas. I wonder where Sexy Swedes went. Yeah, they're still in zone. Oh. I don't know. I had a reason then. Don't question my reasons. Cosmos takes down Nikki. Assassin takes down Kaz. Hiragi takes down Silent Assassin, leaving one left on Mad. Just Touchstone's alive. And two on the Gorilla team. Touchstone's about to run into, potentially about to run into ND here. Ooh, looks like he's gonna be fine. Rent's moving away, which means they might go after the Gorillas instead. Let's go have a look over here where we have Dirty Bananas still fighting, starting to fight the Sexy Swedes. The fighting tower got ND off their back, which should be pretty good for them. Bobs are fighting Mecha. We've got 3 fights going on. Question is, how do we capture all of everything? Mecha starting to push up on the Bobs. These were our 2 final teams from last match. So you know the Bobs are holding a bit of a grudge against Mecha right now. I sure as shit wouldn't be happy. Alright, looks like they're backing off. Let's go over here where we have just Touchstones alive again. Nikki and Assassin went down. I thought they got rezzed. I might be mistaken. We've still got the Dirty Bananas fighting the Sexy Swedes. Why are the bananas dirty, though? What exactly makes them a dirty banana? You know what? Don't answer that. And then Caden gets hit in the back, loses all of his shield and some of his health. Looks like we do have Assassin and Nikki back up. They're going to try and grab their shit. That's why I said don't answer the question, Slap. I don't want anyone in chat thinking about that. That's not happening. Thank you. Oh, we've got Cosmo pin dropping on Caden, and he takes him down. He was 1 hit. There was no surviving that for him. However, he did get a bunch of damage on Caden. Oh, we have a lag out. Hiragi has lagged out of this session. It's now a 2-person team. Oh, and he has some decent weapons he's going to lose. Jake takes down Cashew. Let's move over here and see this fight where we have Dirty Bananas pushing up on Sexy Swedes. Turbo gets taken down. Just 1 left for Sexy Swedes, and I have no idea where he is. Let's have a look. Oh, hello, Stora. Looks like we're going to have a pin drop. Let's fucking go. Oh, Renz takes down a Bob. Where is this happening? Right here. Oh my god, I don't have my glasses on. I'm trying to figure out why I can't see shit. Hold on. I might be an idiot. I'm sitting here trying to figure out why it's so hard for me to read the team names and shit, and I'm like, what's going on? I didn't put my glasses on. Hiragi dies to zone. That's not too good for the Dirty... or for the Gorillas. Oh yeah, Hiragi's the one that lagged out. I can read now, but I can't think. I am, yeah. I'm fucking exhausted. That's why tomorrow is a sleep day. I will not be doing anything but sleeping. I have decided on it. Anyways, the Bobs and Mecha both in sandbox, both surprisingly close, and ND ready to hold them out. But no, to be fair, I don't wear my glasses whenever I'm doing like writing and shit, so I take them off most of the time. Touchstone's pin dropping Danny, takes him down. That might clear the way for Matt. However, ND is really the team that's holding them out. And we have Conka go down as well. Just Jake left for the Dirty Bananas. Nikki pushing in, gets taken down by Rince with an M10. 2 left for Mad. Some nice grenades, don't quite hit. Kaden goes down to Touch. 2v2 now. Assassin very low. However, Touchstones is full health, full shield, which will be very advantageous for him. Rince might run into Jake here. Oh, gets Caden up. Oh, Caden goes down to Jake. That is not good.
First one.
NND. However, Touch takes him down. Ends the Dirty Bananas. Killers gets hit hard. Almost goes down. Touch moving around the side. He's gonna hit with that MK. Oh, Touch takes him down, but goes down in the process.
Ultra kill.
Whoa. Just Nikki left her Mad, but she gets Assassin up. We're down to 2 members of NND, 2 members of... Oh, Stora with the pin drop on Petit. I'm glad I was waiting for that. Petite very low, but getting her teammates to come in. Stora trying to get away. Sexy Swedes are full up, but this isn't great for them. The other two are still up in the air. Where the fuck is the rest of the Sexy Swedes? Oh, over there. I'm blind. I was staring at them. Stora takes down Ibex. 2 left for Mecha. Bob starting to push in to take advantage. Michael gets hit in the side by Aaron. Takes him down with the Tech 9. Nikki goes down to zone. Ad is in trouble down there. Michael gets a banana in, but Beck Bob takes him down. Just Petite left for Mecha. Gorilla, the duo right now is in a really good spot with zone and a good angle to hold it away from these other teams. Ooh, Silent Assassin coming in from behind. Cashew takes him down. Sexy Swedes are down to 1 member. And that member is Stora, and he is in trouble over there. We'll keep an eye on that. N&D moving up. Looks like, and it's going to be N&D against the Bobs here in a second if they're not careful. Silent Assassin getting his team up. Petite takes down Stora, ending Sexy Swedes. Matt is down to 1 member. Mecha is down to 1 member. Gorilla is at full strength at 2 members. And now N&D is down to 2 members. All of these teams are not looking too hot. Silent Assassin gets Nikki up. That is very needed right now. I need more coffee. Beck Bob takes down Rinse. A good play for, if Mecha only knew how easily they could push in right now. N&D goes down to Silent Assassin with an MK18, but Mecha could probably get into zone right now if they moved, and they probably need it. They just need to get through Cosmuff over here and they'll have it. Ooh, so Touchstone starting to come in from the side. The Bobs holding off the side. Silent Assassin goes down. Touch goes down. Just Nikki left. Bob's moving in on the Gorillas. Going to take zone. Looks like Petite and Ibex make it to zone. I did not expect that. Ooh, Bob. Beck Bob going after the Mad team. Nikki goes down to Beck Bob. 2 left on Mad, and they're both very low. Touchstones and Assassin are going to have to get the res. Pinbit beaming the 2 Bobs over there. Beck Bob might not make it back in. Ooh, he does. Looks like he's gonna have a chance to heal. Does he have any shield though?
Ultra kill.
Pinbit takes down Aaron. Man, dying the zone out there, giving Beck Bob kills. Beck Bob goes down. Just Elbro left for the Bobs. Gorillas are in a really good spot to win this if they play right. Oh, but Matt is coming in from behind. That third party might end their chances. Nice grenade from Nikki. Hits Cosmuff, takes down his shield. Nikki goes down to Pinbit. Mecha pushing in for zone. Cosmuff takes down Petite. Touch moving in on Ibex. Ibex gets taken down by Touch. Then Michael comes in and finishes him off. We're now down to 1 member for Mad, 1 member for Mecha, and 1 member for... and 2 members for Gorilla. It is now a 1v1v1. Pinbit moving in on Silent Assassin. Silent Assassin goes down to Michael from behind. And Michael goes down to zone. Just 2 left for Mecha. Pinbit not rezzing. Looks like he's going to try and 1v2 this. Take it on his own. A lot of bodies over there too. Pinbit takes down Ibex. Oh, and goes down himself. That was one hell of a game for Flying Gorilla in the App Store. Since they were a duo. Let's have a look at our kill leaders for the game number 2. We have Rinse, 5 kills, 1200 damage. Touchstone, 6 kills, 800 damage. Michael, 4 kills, 600 damage. Assassin, 4 kills, 800 or 1000 damage. Pinbit, 5 kills, 2000 damage. Let's go have a look at our scores for game number 2. Wrong button. Button worked out in the end. I needed to press that button anyways, but Mecha in first place with 97 points. Bob's in second with 83 points. Mad in third with 76 points. Sexy Swedes in fourth with 68 points. N&D in fifth with 58 points. Flying Gorilla and App Store in sixth with 52 points. And finally, Dirty Bananas in seventh with 22 points. Dirty Bananas and Gorilla both need some good games, but that game is pretty good for the Gorillas, considering they were a two-person team for the majority of it. Looks like we are... Are we waiting for someone here? Is Team D missing a member, or are they off in Narnia? Yeah, Team D is missing Silent Assassin, it looks like. So we're gonna wait for that to start. But yeah, that was a very close cut. That was very... Pinbit was very close to clutching that at the end. He probably just needed to res his teammate and they would have had it. Ooh, Rectangle. Looks like Rectangle's subbing in for Silent Assassin, I believe. I still don't know what the MAD stands for. Like, I didn't know who the original team members are. Ooh, that's something I can look at. Okay, if it starts while I'm over in spreadsheets, somebody yell at me. It started. Okay, here we go. We're starting over Observatory. Looks like we're gonna have Touchstones and Caden drop from these two teams. Touchstones gets a CX4, which is actually not the worst weapon for the positions they're in right now. Nikki and Rectangle come down with him. Yeah, it looks like a last minute sub for MAD. I know, I was praising you. You actually got 3, Assassin.
Headshot.
Oh, Cashew takes down Cosmos with a headshot. Point blank range. That was a no scope. Let's fucking go, Cosmos. We've got Hiragi going down to Aaron. We've got 3 teams fighting here. We've got the Gorillas, we've got the Sexy Sweets, and we've got the Bobs. Gorillas, however, have lost 2 members. Stora goes down to Aaron. Just Cashew. Aaron left very low, but Cashew is alone himself. Oh! Aaron takes him down at 50 health. Stora trying to get away, get some sort of weapon. Oh, Aaron knows where he's going. Does he have anything yet? He has an M60. If he just knew how low Aaron was, he could probably take him down. Dude, that's always painful whenever you watch back a cast or something and see someone you're running from. You could have taken down so easily if you played it just right. Oh, Stora takes down Beck with an M60. He's gonna grab... Oh, he didn't grab his 50 pot. He's getting away from Aaron. Still running from Aaron, even though he's the lowest health on the team. Oh, he's the last member for Sexy Swedes as well. Oh, Stora getting climbed up on by Aaron, gets taken down. Almost takes down Elro though. Oh, I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Gorilla pushing in to try and finish them off. Looks like we just have Pinbit up front. Let's go have a look at Touchstones over there, taking down Caden, just barely staying alive. NND taking Sandbox. We've got Krillers going down, just 1 left for NND. They decided to split up for some kills. Interesting. Yeah, that was insane to watch. Didn't quite work out for him though, but I think it should have. My heart's with him. Let's have a look over here where we have Cosmov getting pushed by MAD. Ooh, he has his back to Touchstones. Will Touchstones see him? Doesn't quite look like it. Flying Gorillas in the App Stores are also very split up. We've got 2 members in Kingdom fighting the Bobs. 1 over here trying to stay alive from MAD. Yes, me too. Hiragi takes down Beck Bob over there. Ooh, Cosmov giving away his location. We're gonna have Nikki take him out in a second, and then we'll go over to the rest of the Gorillas. Cosmov gets sniped in the side, double tapped by Rectangle. Let's head back over here where we have Hiragi taking down Beck Bob again. 2v2 over here. Elro getting pushed. Hiragi takes him down. Just 1 left for the Bobs. Just Aaron left. Hiragi looks like he's pushing. Not gonna let him out that easy. Oh, predictable movement. Hiragi spraying him. Gets some nice shots. Aaron trying to take him down himself, but goes down. That's it for the Bobs. Now, I'll remind you, Flying Gorillas and the App Store are currently second to last. The Bobs are second place for this lobby, which means we might see some real shifts this game if it goes right for them. Oh, N&D starting to shoot at Mecha over here. And Cosmuff about to go over there for the res. Mecha makes it into zone. I'm worried about the Dirty Bananas getting into zone with N&D there, but it looks like they might move out.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Rance going after Honka. Hits him. Kvillers gets some hits on him. I need to keep it down. I think I'm getting something's wrong with my throat. Caden takes down Jake. Just 2 left on the Dirty Bananas. Jake did almost get Caden though. That might have been a game changer. However, it looks like N&D is going to get that hill. Honka trying to take Fallen Windmill. If he's not careful, the Gorillas might come in third party. Michael takes down Touchstones. Mecha definitely has an advantage in this fight so far with how split up Mad is. Any fight on Mecha right now is going to be a 1v3, and you probably get a solo fight for Mad. Hiragi takes down Honka. Gorillas did push in on them from the side, exactly what I thought. What I predicted might happen. Danibo is the only one left for them. Scanning weapons to spare. It is not. They do have drop, which has got a foul in 1911. Both those are pretty good mid-range weapons. Hiragi now getting pushed by N&D into Dirty Bananas. Gets a kill out of it, but she might go down. He might go down. Is Hiragi a he or a she? What's Hiragi's pronouns? I don't think I've actually ever talked to them. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not certain. Rance takes down Danny. Just 2 left for the Dirty Bananas once again, and they are deep in zone. Looks like we have the Gorillas moving to hold out N&D. Dirty Bananas and the Gorillas both need really good matches to get out of their current low placements. So we'll see what they do. Filler's pushing up. Cosmuff moving to help Hiragi. Hiragi getting down. Filler's coming around the side with DT. Takes down Hiragi, but Cosmuff returns the favor, takes him down. We're down to 2 members for N&D. That might pull Caden off of Dirty Bananas and give them a chance to get out. We'll see what happens. Caden takes down Honka. That's not what's happening. Dirty Bananas are, however, sneaking out. How's the standoff between Mad and Mecha going? Looks like they are currently backing off each other. Mecha going into the fight. Ibex takes down Kvillers right as I say that. N&D now in the middle. They're in a pretty rough spot, getting shot from 3 angles. Caden gets hit by Cosmuff. Not looking too hot for him. Looks like Rents might go up. Ibex moving to hold Gorillas out of zone. Ooh, Cosmuff hits Petite. We might see Cosmuff start popping off with that op, which is definitely needed by the Gorillas. Ooh, Hiragi hits Ibex in the back, takes down a shield. Ibex very low, 1 hit from dying. Hiragi gets shot at. Oh, and Michael and Petite are able to buy Ibex an escape. Not quite her. Going after him again. Rance takes down Jake. It looks like we have the Dirty Bananas in a rough position again, down to 1 member. Mad is the only team that is not currently in a position where they're going to have to fight to make any moves. And they get zone. Yeah, I can't believe Ibex got out of that. Ibex takes down Danny. Honka dies to zone. 1 left on the Dirty Bananas again, and it looks like Caden might find him. Rince takes down Ibex. Rince didn't let him go. But yeah, it might have been worth it for them to let him go, though. With the shots they were taking from Petite and Michael, there was a risk they lost one of their members. One of them goes down, and that might not be worth it with their current predicament. But we'll have to see how it plays out. Honka goes down to zone again. Dirty Bananas are just farming up the reses right now.
Madison is now shrinking.
Oh, going after Nikki now. Jake goes down to zone, and that is it for the Dirty Bananas. Rance takes down Michael again. No one on N&D has any shield, I will point out, which is very interesting. Petite going for the res. Oh, Caden just got some shield. Let's have a look. Ooh, Ibex takes down Killers at one hit. Caden pushes and takes him down. Got another fight over here between the Gorillas and Mad, with Rectangle going down and Touchstones taking down Pinbit and Cosmuff. Oh, those grenades might do some damage. They don't quite. Touchstone coming in for the angle. Hits Pinbit, takes him down. However, he gets sniped in the back. Hiragi pushes up, takes him down. Looks like it's going to be Hiragi versus Rectangle. Rectangle pushing in. Oh, and he uses that M10. Doesn't quite take Rectangle down, but gets him low enough that Zone takes him. Looks like they might have just bought himself an in. Mecha pushing up behind N and D now. Oh, Ibex hits Caden pretty hard, but gets taken down. Michael finishes him off. Just Rinse left for N and D. Michael needs to get into zone now. He wants to live. He doesn't quite do it. Just Petite left for Mecha. Just Rinse left for N and D. If Mad was smart, they would try and take out N and D right here. However, they do have to contend with Gorillas pushing in. Cosmuff gets taken down by Nikki. Hiragi pushing in on Touch once again. Oh, Touch goes down to Pinbit. Ibex goes down to Rinse. Just Nikki left for Mad. Now NND's position is starting to look a lot more secure, with Mad getting taken pretty much out of the equation. However, we have the Gorillas to tend to still as well. Petite takes down Caden, goes down.
Monster kill.
They're just throwing bodies at each other right now, and it is chaos, and I am loving it. Fillers gets hit in the side. Ooh, Mecha needs to get some movement on. Fillers gets hit hard. Oh, and we have Mecha go down to zone. Flying Gorillas in a bad position, getting hit from 3 angles. Pinbit going for the, not even going for the res. Mad getting into position to go after. Touch moves in with the rockets, does almost no damage and hits himself once. Okay, Touch. That's a choice. Nikki moves in and takes down Caden. However, Killers takes down Rectangle at the same time. Touch takes down Killers. Just Rinse left up against Touchstones. Last 2 teams, last 2 people. Oh, Rinse takes down Touch and goes on an 11 kill streak. You know, you jinxed it. You said you were concerned with how well N&D was doing, so they stepped the fuck up. This round we have Rinse with 11 kills, 2200 damage. Caden 6 kills, 1700 damage. Fillers 4 kills, 1200 damage. Touchstones 4 kills, 1300 damage. Aaron 4 kills, 800 damage. And Hiragi 9 kills, 1800 damage. Let's go over look at our score sheet before we get started on game number 4. Oh, we do not quite. We'll go to score sheet again before we get started on game number 4. Oh, it just updated. Anyways, we have N&D moving up to first place ahead of Mecha with 144. Mecha in second with 130. And Mad in third with 124. We're going to go back to live. We'll skip the rest for now. Huge shift on the score sheet. We've got Mad, Stora, and Rectangle dropping. Rectangle going in with a knife, almost goes down, gets around, gets in. Does he have a weapon now? He does have a sword. First blood. Shank, and goes down to Stora as our first blood. N&D ready to push in on Stora though. Caden hitting Vaughn Turbo, takes him down. Just Stora left over here, and looks like Caden is going to push in. Hits Stora as well. Stora is left on about 8 health. Did Caden just do a 360? Oh, he was checking the corner. I thought Caden just did a 360 M10, but then I realized he was just checking the corner, and a 360 M10 would just be insane behavior. That would be insane. That would be compulsive levels of 316.
Supply drop deploying to farmlands.
So we might have the Bobs go up against Mad here soon. Rectangle making it to the other corner of the map pretty fast. Oh yes, this is C-Class. There are teleporters. I always forget about the teleporters here. Rectangle getting hit in the back by Beck Bob. Touchstone's coming in from the side. Might have Angle on Beck Bob in a second. He gets Angle, takes him down. Does not let him get a kill on his teammate. I've got to pee now really bad. This is a great timing. We've got Sexy Swedes going up against N and D. They're surrounded from 3 angles by the team. Caden moving up. Rant takes down Cashew. Don't let him Cashew. Caden gets taken down by Stora just barely. Killers moving in along with Rance and takes down Vaughn. Killers takes down Cashew. Just Stora left at like 20 health there. That is not great for him. Oh, he's gonna get hit by that's a really interesting spot to stand. Oh, gets hit by Killers. Gets the res off. However, Killers is just gonna farm this. Yes, and then take down all 3 very quickly.
First squad won.
First squad out is the Sexy Swedes.
Killing spree.
We have Mecha up against Flying Gorilla in the App Store. Both of these teams made some serious comeback, or the Gorillas made a serious comeback last session. I'm not sure, LJ. This was the last minute cast. I wasn't able to do my usual research. Cosmuff and Michael moving in on each other over here. Goddamn cough. Michael gets hit by a Cosmuff, down his shield. Taragi comes in from the back. Michael is now very low here and very in the middle. Cosmuff takes him down. Now Ibex is in a good position to hold out Pinbit. However, the rest of the team is pretty well off. NNT moving in from the back. We still have the Bobs up against Matt. It's been a very slow fight over here. Honka hitting touchstones for a bit. Let's go have a look and watch this one where Gorilla is unaware of NND. Haragi just found out. Cosmuff hitting Kaden pretty hard. Probably just saved Hiragi's life. Quillers hits Cosmuff. However, Hiragi hits him. And it looks like NND is going to back off. Oh, Petite gets a nice shot on Quillers. Kaden sneaking in. Oh, Hiragi misses his hot shot. His pew-pews with the sniper rifle. There we go. What's up, Sparky? Gorilla's backing off. It looks like all 3 of these teams are going to continue fighting, but they are rebalancing.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Kaden moving in on his own. It looks like Quiller's coming as well. Ooh, Cosmo trying to cross, gets hit. Hiragi gets hit as well. Kaden getting shot at by Cosmoff on the side. Hiragi very low, loses all of his shield. Sorry about the coughing, y'all. Oh, Hiragi tries to quickscope, misses. Pinbit not hitting his shots either. This is rough for Gorilla. They all took a bunch of damage there. However, it looks like Mecha might choose to come in from behind, or they're continuing their fight with Bobs. Mecha has been fighting Bobs since the very start of the game. They dropped next to each other and have been poking each other.
Killing
Touch
spree.
takes down Danny. Looks like we have another fight back there. T takes down Kaden. Let's go over here where we have just Honka left for the Dirty Bananas. Slap's playing. He's in the other lobby. He played the other lobby. Beck takes down Quillers. Looks like we have one left for NND and one left for the Dirty Bananas. Both these teams are on the edge. Pinbit goes down to zone. Gorillas are also in trouble with Haragi going down as well. Where is their living member? Looks like it is just Cosmuff way the fuck far away. Hold on. I need to sit at a weird angle. Oh, that's comfy. I was asked to join some team. I don't remember which one. It wasn't the Bob's team, which I am highly offended by. I should have at least been asked, but you know, that's another discussion. You know what's funny? There's a Bob's team and there's a Giants team. There's a Giants team over in like construction or whatever the C one is, and I wasn't asked to join either of them. But I'm like, I don't know why I'm hurt by it, but I am. Anyways, Gorilla's getting back up. Looks like they're gonna get into zone. Rectangle getting hit by the Dirty Bananas. Royalty should be asked to participate as well. You know, I'm not saying I would have joined. It would have just been nice to get asked. Nikki with a nice shot on Jake. That's going to put him in trouble whenever the Flying Gorilla's coming from behind. However, they still don't have Pinbit up back there. NND starting to move up from the side of Imad. NND is also in the middle of two teams with Mecha able to push from behind them as well. I just didn't have... I knew about the competitions that were going on, like MD, CCLASS, and CCLASS, but I decided I'm only going to do one competition at a time right now because I really do need to cut down to focus on IRL stuff. Touchstone moving in on Rinse, hits him pretty hard. Jake takes down Haragi with a DT in the back there. Jake takes down Kaz. Will this be a 1v3? Can Jake take down Pin as well? Rinse down to 1 health and gets back up. Caden takes down Ibex. Looks like Michael might come in from behind him. Ooh, Caden moving in, gets hit with an op shot.
Double kill!
Oh, they trade! Getting each other. Rob taking down Danny and Jake with a boomstick grenade back there. Now we have both the Dirty Bananas and Gorillas in a rough spot here because of the Bobs. Pinbit moving in.
Headshot.
Beck Bob takes down Honka. Elro moving in. Pinbit has the opportunity to do the funniest thing right now, which is literally anything.
Rampage.
Elro takes down Pinbit. Just Jake left for the Dirty Bananas, and he is surrounded.
Unstoppable.
Never mind, I was gonna lie to you. Let's go have a look elsewhere. Gorillas have one left, and I don't know where he is. Oh, he is in zone. NND getting hit pretty hard in the back. Mecha moving in on Kvillers. Rinse all by himself. Michael goes down. Nikki hits a nice shot on Kvillers. Rinse is alone over here, and the Bobs are coming in. Aaron might take out Rinse here, which would put NND in a lot of trouble. Oh, nice op shot on Rinse. Takes down Aaron, but then Rinse goes down himself. Beck Bob gives himself up to try and get that kill. And it looks like we have Elbro and Kaz right next to each other here. Chooses not to go in. Ibex moving up is about to run into Caden. Caden waiting. Caden gets hit in the back. Very good for Ibex at his push in. Hits the jump pad. Gets killed with the M10 from Fillers in the back. Let's go have a look over here where we have Cosmuff and Bob right on top of each other. Oh, this is a scary spot to be if you're Cos. Once zone starts shrinking, it's going to get even worse. I mean, you're going to have to silent walk across that. Nikki very low. Touch takes down Caden. NND down to 2 members again. Mecha down to 1. We have 5 teams alive in this tiny zone right here. This is insanity. This should not be happening. Aaron takes down Kvillers. Pushing in. Rinse comes at him with the M10. Gets really nice damage on it, but Aaron goes down. One left for the Bobs. It's just Elro back, but Kaz takes him down. He tries to get up. Touch takes down Cosmo, and that is it for both the Flying Gorillas and Bobs. Both go down in quick succession there. Caden dies to zone. We've still got 3 teams, and the zone is getting even smaller. Killers goes down for N and D, and only Rectangle or Petite left for Mecha. Yeah, Mad is just getting those kills up. I want to just have a quick look. Oh, N and D has more kills than Mad right now. Interesting.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Mad waiting for N and D.
Godlike.
Touch takes down Quillers. If anyone stumbles on Petite, it might actually be an awkward situation for Mad because they will have to try and take her down. Honestly, in this kind of situation, it's probably better for Mad if they don't know where Petite is until the very end. Oh, Ridge stumbles on Petite and goes down though. Extremely beneficial for Mad as it tells them where Mecha is and takes out one of their enemies. Where's the last N and D? Oh, just Caden. Caden takes over Petite's spot. Touch and Nikki takes down Petite. Touch almost gets taken down by Caden. Looks like we're gonna have Rectangle coming from the side. Oh, but they kill each other, ending it for N and D. But Rectangle goes down as well. Nikki pushing in on Mecha. Michael Mecha dies to zone. God damn, that was some serious kills from all teams involved. Let's have a quick look. Touchstones, 8 kills, 1700 damage. Caden, 6 kills, 1300 damage. Kriller, 6 kills, 1200 damage. Elro, 6 kills, 1000 damage. Nikki, 5 kills, 1600 damage. Rinse, 5 kills, 1600 damage. Let's go have a look at our scores for game number 4 as we move into the 5th and final game. She absolutely did. Let's have a look. N and D in first place with 212 points. Mad in second place with 193. Mecha in third with 158. Bob's in fourth with 143. Gorillas in fifth with 122, and we're heading back to live. I will point out that the current top score is something around 250 from the other lobby the other day, which means that N and D is on track to get the top score so far for the season, which will put them in first place so far, but there's only been one session, so grain of salt time. Pinbit, how are you alive? What is happening here? Oh, the game ended. Well, that was confusing. We'll go back to the scores and have one more look while they fix it. Anyways, Flying Gorillas in 5th place with 122. Sexy Swedes in 6th with 86. And Dirty Bananas in 7th with 43 points. We're also not going to have a final score for this lobby as it's going to get overshadowed. Sucks, but it happens. If only I could use the bathroom. What were we waiting for? I'm trying to figure it out. Which team is missing a player? Oh, looks like no one is anymore, which is why I couldn't figure it out. Anyways, looks like we're dropping over Cemetery this time. We haven't seen this drop yet for this session, which should make it a little bit interesting. N&D, Caden taking the drop. N&D's aggressive strategy has worked for them all but one match, so we'll see if it continues. And they're alone in the drop. Looks like we have both Mad and Haragi, or Touchdowns and Haragi going for Sandbox. What are you going to get up there? A PX4, not the best thing to start with. What does Haragi have? That is much better than the lone PX4 that we see Touch with. Touchstones is, however, going to get some new weapons from right there. Let's go have a look elsewhere, such as Metro, where we have the Bobs and one of NND and the Sexy Sweets. NND is very split up here. Let's go have a look elsewhere. We've got two teams over here.
First blood.
Oh, Pinbit takes down Touch. I wasn't expecting them to fight that fast. Looks like Touch decided to push in. Haragi moving up on Nikki. Oh, Nikki hits him pretty hard with the peak. We're gonna have it from Haragi's point of view as he hits Nikki a couple times, hits her some more. Oh, but Nikki wins, taking Haragi down with that Furby. It did leave Nikki low, but we have Caden pushing up on Pinbit. Caden dropping on him. Oh, misses the DT shots just barely, but he catches up and takes him down. That is it for Pinbit. Just one left for the Gorillas, and that is Cosmouth. We'll see if he gets out. Let's go have a look at Metro because I can't wait for a fight in here. Fillers takes down one of the Bobs with a headshot right as I get here. The Bobs are down to 2 members, and the Sexy Sweets are preparing to push in. Ooh, Beckbop pushes in, hits Vaughn pretty hard. However, that zone gets him to back the fuck off. Rents takes down Cashew, takes down Vaughn. Almost takes down Sora as well. Almost does a 1v3 there. However, he goes down. Fillers moving in to finish what Rents started. Stora has to know he's there now. Oh, takes down Cashew. But Stora finishes, takes him down. It is just Caden left for NND. And he goes down as well. It looks like NND will not be taking first place for the season so far, even though they had the chance. Stora takes down Bob as well. He is popping off with that M10. That is 3 kills in a row. NND split up too much, and it did not work out for them. Over here, we have Mecha starting to push in for the Dirty Bananas. What kind of gold weapons you got? Nothing. What does the drop have? Nothing. So who has the gold weapons? You? Yes, Gold Foul. And Gold Tech 9. Danny's gonna need to get close to use that, though. Ibex pushing up.
Ultra kill.
Ooh, Danny with the Gold Tech 9 goes down to Ibex. Gets some nice damage on him. We're just gonna move over here where it looks like we still have Aaron down, or Aaron goes down to Stora with an M10. No fighting soon though. Mecha is gonna hard push. Dirty Bananas here. Ibex gets hit by Jake. Michael pushing up. Oh, nice shot from Petite, I believe. Gets him low. Michael takes down the rest of his shield. Jake is very low here. Ibex takes him down. Finishes him off with his teammates Gold Tech 9. Over here we have Mad versus the Gorillas. Sexy Swedes backing out of Metro. Looks like they're gonna go to zone and hold out the Bobs. What the hell was that? Excuse me? I don't know if anyone else just heard random screaming, but I think that was from the music. Vaughn takes down Beck Bob. Looks like he's gonna get the res. Let's go over here. We're in a pretty standstill situation for all the teams. Just some rebalancing. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, the only teams anywhere near each other are over in Metro, and they're on different tiers. Oh, Stora hit some nice MK shots on Aaron. Back gets shot in the side, taken down by Turbo. 2 left for the Bobs, and the Sexy Swedes are waiting for them. Oh, Elro goes down to zone after taking down Turbo. Just Aaron left for the Bobs, and he's getting pushed from above. Stora coming after him. Cashew needs to should get the res here. Aaron goes down. However, the Sexy Sweets are in zone, and the Dirty Bananas could very easily take advantage of that if they are smart. Over here we have zone going right in the middle of the teams. tower would probably be one of the most advantageous. I'd say the mountains where Matt is and the tower would probably be the two places you're going to want to hold in this zone. The rest are going to be really hard to move out of in the long term. Although them hills might have the same problem. Dirty Bananas did move to hold out the Sexy Swedes. It could, but if the zone goes to the majority of the map, you're fucked at Fallen Windmill. Oh, Von Turbo gets taken down by Jake. Honka pushing in on Stora. Cashew goes down to Danny. Stora takes down both Honka and Jake. Just Stora versus Danny here. Stora gets hit hard. Oh, but Stora goes down. Then Danny goes down to zone. Both these teams are eliminated. 3 teams left for the final game. We have Flying Gorilla in the absence door, and they are not looking too hot either. Mad and Mecha. I have a feeling this one's gonna come down to Mad and Mecha if Gorilla doesn't pull a really nice play here soon. Yeah, let's not lock in, Nikki. But no, my problem with Fallen Windmill in this scenario would be the fact that it's going to be hard to rotate to most of the map from Fallen Windmill. This is the last round, yes. Mecha is Mad is Nikki's team. Holmes is still dead. Don't worry about it. Pinbit goes down to zone. Gorilla is still in a rough spot out there, but these two teams are going to go at it. Mecha not looking too hot. 2 other members low on shield here. Whoa! Holmes might actually be back from dead if he actually played. Holmes, I heard that you got fucked up every night. How'd it go? Oh, CCLASS has shrinking zones, not moving zones on, doesn't it? So yeah, Fallen Windmill was a pretty solid hold. My bad. I forgot the rules of the thing I'm casting. Touchstone's moving in from the side, hits Petite, takes her down. 2 left for Mecha. Rectangle, looks like he's just sitting to hold out Gorilla. Touch moving up. Michael, however, hits him pretty hard, almost takes him down. Gets hit by an op shot to the back. Touch gets a banana and takes Michael down. 1 left for Mecha. It's just Ibex. So Mad might be taking this final game. I'm not sure how the scores look though, or what that would mean for these teams. Looks like Mecha is going out to zone, and why can't I move the thing? Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, I got the thing back. We're good. We're good. Sorry. Gorilla moving in on Mad. They're going to get some shots that they're behind. Now that's the move that Gorilla needed pretty desperately to make it.
Rampage.
Touch gets the kill on Ibex as he dies to zone. Oh, Rectangle takes down Petite. Just 1 left for Mecha again, and they're both outside of zone. They do have a little in this corner if they're fast. Ibex makes it. Michael does not. Haragi takes down Nikki, but Touch takes down Haragi. We're down to 2, 2, and 1 for the 3 remaining teams. Mecha still probably in the worst spot, but it's not looking all that down because we have Gorillas coming in on Mad and holding them for now. Ibex is moving up to get angle. Touchstone's moving in on Pin. Haragi goes down as well. Touch getting 2 kills off of that. Just cause left for the Gorillas. Ibex takes down Rectangle in the back. That gets some loot for his team, which is much needed. They also have Drop. Ibex moving up to the battery. Cosma being left alive. Oh, that zone is getting really small. Ooh, a bit of a miss on that rocket with how stacked they are. He might have been able to get all 3. Ibex takes on Haragi. Touchstone sneaking around again. We've seen Touchstones do this a lot. Nikki takes down Pinbit. He has been ground walking a lot, Slap. You're right.
2 squads remain.
Cos dies to zone, and that is it for the Gorillas. We're down to our last 2 teams. Looks like Touch is moving for zone.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
I read Fascio is something completely different, and I was gonna ask so many questions.
Killing spree.
Nikki takes down Petite. Ibex takes down Nikki. Touch takes down Michael. It is just
Ultra kill.
Ibex versus Touch left. Ibex is going to need that 50 pot if he wants to win. Looks like he's not going to have time to grab it, though. Oz, Touch pushes in, and Ibex goes down to zone, giving Mad the last round. Let's have a look at our kill leader. Touchstone's 9 kills, 1,200 damage. Ibex, 8 kills, 1,600 damage. Stora, 8 kills, 1,400 damage, which is super impressive for 5th place. He went down pretty early there and still managed to rack up the kills. Let's go have a look at our final scores for this lobby. And we do not have an update yet. Oh, we're not going to have the scores for this match. But I'm going to have a feeling Mad is probably going to move up into 1st place with that performance, as N and D went out first. So Mad moving up there. And they do, I think they might move into 1st overall for the season with that. Hold on, let me have a look at the standings. There is a small chance that they move into 1st for the season, but they're at the very least 2nd for the season so far. There's only been one game for each. Yeah, isn't it 2 points per kill? 10 points for 1st, 2 points per kill, which is already 42. And then 1 point for every, 150 damage? Which puts them at like 60 points total. Which, with their current score of 192 plus 60 points, would put them at 150. They're 252. But, oh, we can check right here. 1 kill is 2 points, 150 damage is 1 point. Yeah, my math is right. So that means that Mad is moving into 1st place for the season with approximately 260 points. Don't question my math. My math is solid. Anyways, I'm going to end this stream and get back to my conference. Or, no. Hold on. You know what? Fuck it. Give me 2 seconds. I'll do the math. Let's open up Pop 1. And then the spreadsheet with they're currently at. They are going to be in 1st with 256.5 points, something around there. So, yeah. 256.7. Thank you, Holmes. I was 0.2 off. That fucking sucks. All right, let's send y'all off to someone else. It looks like it's gonna be intense for Tower Division. Who are we sending you to? Let's send you all to Nightmare.